What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Here we are, Ahsoka, the season 1 finale. This went really quick.
It did.
This was an absolute blast of a first season so far. I don't know if there's going to be a season 2. I'm hopeful that there is, so I'm calling it season 1. I hope it's not just a singular season. I hope there's multiple seasons, and hope there's more of Mandalorian, and maybe we get more Boba Fett, and we get more stuff to build into the Filoni movie, which is going to be absolutely amazing. I could, Heir to the Empire stuff is going to be so cool. But this has been a great first season, and I have to start off the finale conversation with Baylan Skoll discussion, because Ray Stevenson was absolutely amazing. I know it's very unlikely that they filmed anything before he passed for season 2, so this is probably going to be the last episode we see of him. And I just, it's extremely sad, because recency bias is obviously a thing, and his situation is very sad. But his introduction, Baylan Skoll's introduction into Star Wars, is one of my all-time favorite introductions of a brand new character into this world. Mm-hmm. Everything about him, his mystique, the way he carries himself, the overall presence that he carries on screen, the way he approaches everything that he has so far in this show, with the exception of maybe what we saw last episode. But everything about him was powerful, interesting, and I just want more. Whether it's animated content to find out about Baylan Skoll when he was young at the Jedi Academy, or, depending on how this ends, if there is plans for the character, they're going to have to recast. Yeah. And, I feel bad for the actor that's got to step into those shoes, because those are some large-ass shoes to fill. Because Ray Stevenson as Baylan Skoll was amazing.
Agreed.
So good. Mm-hmm. So regardless of what kind of content we get with Baylan Skoll in the future, I just want more of it, because this has been such an interesting character. So fascinated by everything that he's done to this point. And you could even throw Shin Hati in there, because his apprentice, someone who's, again, very interesting, very powerful, and I just think their relationship and their dynamic it was perfect together on screen. Yeah. Still want to know a little bit more about their history, their connection, if they are father-daughter, is something I've been mentioning for a while. I'm sure a lot of people have been trying to pinpoint their relationship, but she's been super dope too.
Agreed.
And the more we could get with her, also a plus. I'm fascinated by the whole approach of her with Baylan, the teaching, the fact that she has the Padawan braid is super fascinating, considered they're not Jedi. They don't call themselves Jedi, but they're obviously very powerful in the Force. And her story and his story moving forward into this finale is going to be really interesting, because he kind of threw some shade at Ahsoka, the whole idea of walking away from her master and all that stuff, and he did that to Shin in the finale. Mm-hmm. He had his own path to go down, and he kind of just left her hanging, which gave her a moment of oh shit, I think she has a big decision to make. I think she could either go to the light, join Ahsoka and company, and play down that road, or she could go and get angry and go full dark side and go with Thrawn and see where that whole story plays out.
Is it different if the master leaves the Padawan or the Padawan leaves the master?
You probably shouldn't leave either until they're fully trained and ready to go. It feels like Shin's in a position to go out on her own, and I think he gave her that confidence, but it's still one of those things where you're in the middle of a battle and you're like, oh shit, I'm alone now. Uh-oh. And the fact that Ahsoka saw that and was let her go, I feel like she gave her a little bit of sympathy in that moment. Yeah. And I think her story moving forward, granted all these people survive, they all might die, who the hell knows. But they also might get left on Perelia, which could be a really interesting story, see who makes it off and who doesn't. But it's one of those things where I just want more of them, because the two of them, they're fascinating. I hope they survive. And I'm just very curious to see where their stories go moving forward, because their introductions have been very, very awesome. And
I love it.
Breath of fresh air to the Star Wars universe. Anytime you could bring a really cool brand new character into the fold. Obviously, the time period is an interesting one, and it feels like Thrawn's on his way back to the known galaxy, and Heir to the Empire is going to happen. And it was a really good episode to show Thrawn's mindset, his leadership, his approach.
I don't care if they live or die or get stranded here.
Yeah.
I have other things that I need to take care of. whatever.
And even in the midst of a battle where he's like, oh, we're losing, let's pull back, it doesn't matter. They're all the way over there. We're over here doing our thing, loading up our ship, getting ready to leave. He is so much big picture with his thought processes that like a battle loss doesn't mean shit to him as long as he's able to accomplish the mission that he wants. And it feels like he's fueling up, getting ready to leave. He's loaded whatever those giant crates of, I don't know what those are. Maybe we'll find out. But it looks like they're all getting loaded onto the ship, and we're off to go back to the known galaxy, and he's going to revive the Empire, which, hell to the yeah. Thrawn, main villain, as much content as we could get with him would be amazing. He's just... I thought they've done an amazing job with the live-action version of him.
Yeah.
I love it. I think it's been awesome. And everything with the Night Sisters has been really cool, too. And
I love those ladies.
Yeah.
I think those are my one of my favorites.
I mean, their addition to the live action also was very cool, and being able to see some of their magic. Like, when you can incorporate magic into this universe, I think it's really cool. Like, we've obviously seen it in a game and some of the animated content, but seeing it live action, it's kind of a game changer, and I've been really pleased with it. I thought it's been really good, and seeing where it goes into this finale, because Thrawn was like, hey, I'm going to need some more of your dark magic coming up real soon.
Yeah.
And I think he said it, correct me if I'm wrong, I think he said that after he found out who Ahsoka's master was. When he found out that Anakin Skywalker was her master, I think he got a little panicky and was like, yeah, we're going to need some of that stuff now, and we're going to need to go figure some shit out and go, get back home as quick as possible, because if Ahsoka's coming, and she was, we're going to have a problem. And they kind of did, because she showed up and they ended up winning that little battle. But again, like, the mindset is not small picture, it's big picture. It's not micro, it's macro. So.
Battle versus war.
Exactly. He wants to win the war, and his main objective is to get home. So that whole thing is scary. Like, the fact that the New Republic is kind of just like, Thrawn's coming back, whatever. Like, that one dude whose name I'm going to continue to forget.
Starts with an X, I think.
Yeah, I just don't like his mindset at all. It's very dangerous to think that way.
He's very sus.
Yeah, I mean, he is. Whether he's just a dumbass or he's just an Empire loyalist type of situation, either way, he needs to go and not be involved. Seeing 3PO in that last episode representing Leia was amazing.
I loved it.
I thought that was a fantastic moment. But overall, this show has been really good. I have enjoyed it. It's got that Star Wars charm that I absolutely love. I feel like, and I'm going to throw out the prediction now, if this episode sticks the landing with the finale, I think I might put it as my #1 season premiere of Star Wars live action shows. I think it's going to be my #1. Okay. We'll see where it goes, but I mean, it's not my favorite season of Star Wars live action content, but it could be the best season 1. I don't know. We'll see, because we still got the finale. A lot of goofy shit could potentially happen, and like if Ahsoka dies or something, I'm going to be mad.
Oh my god, don't do that.
It's possible. Never know. But I 100%, my prediction is Thrawn wins, because he's obviously going to get away, and he's going to make it back to the known galaxy and handle that business and start getting that stuff back together. Ezra is one of those situations, that was pretty dope too, by the way, where he like turned away the saber and then did a bunch of like force karate, essentially. That was kind of fun. Stopping Shin's friggin' lightsaber with the force was really cool. We've seen that a few different times. We've seen Vader do that, and yeah, I think that's really awesome and a pretty sign of great power. And I still, I love twists and potential theories. I'm still not fully sure about Ezra currently. I'm still holding out a little bit of idea that maybe there was some twist to him in his story. Maybe not. Maybe he's just been hiding out with those rock folks that you fell in love with. Those little green folks.
Little snail turtle things, yeah.
They were pretty fun. That was a lot of fun, actually. Yeah. It was a lot of fun. Very, very Ewok.
Yes.
Very Ewok in their introduction and the way they were fighting and throwing things at I thought that was really funny. But yeah, we'll see where this goes. I'm very excited for this finale, and I think there's a lot of stories still to play out, and yeah, you ready for it?
Yes.
Let's go. I love the Chimera. That shit is so cool looking.
Grand Admiral, the cargo transfer is complete.
Good. Bring the Eye of Sion out of high orbit so that we may begin the interlocking procedure.
Comscan believes they have a fix on the Jedi shuttle's location.
Dispatch 2 TIE fighters. If they find their mark, tell them to engage.
There is little the Jedi can do to stop us now.
I've watched many an Imperial officer make the same assumptions about the rebellion. Even I fell victim to the heroics of a single Jedi. Never again. Great mothers, our alliance has proven to be quite beneficial.
We are grateful to you, Grand Admiral. And to you, Morgan Elsbeth. She who heard our dreams across the stars. Come forward.
Oh.
You shall be rewarded.
With what?
The gift of shadows.
I love the echoey, like,
Yes. It's very creepy.
Do you pledge yourself to the sisterhood, to the magics, to the old ways?
I do.
On second thought, you know, I'm good.
Abandon your old life
See, that's what I'm talking about. Bye.
for this new one.
I do.
Your loyalty, your life.
My loyalty, my life.
it's a large commitment.
Right. Dude, she is sleep paralysis demon. Okay.
Oh, what?
What's happening? Oh God.
Oh, that's cool as hell.
That is really cool. Oh, she creepy. Everybody turns out looking like the nun.
So she's like officially one of them now.
One of us. One of us. Is that her soul? Oh.
Oh,
The blade.
what?
Of Talsin.
Her soul turns into a katana.
That's so dope.
That's pretty dope. Very. Where did they?
Game of Thrones.
Yes. Thank you.
The fire blade.
Yes.
Dude, that's epic right there.
That is.
Oh, that's a dope shot. Thrawn with just 2 TIE fighters loading out. Hell yeah. Oh, this feels like it's going to be a good finale. But also, it was really interesting. Thrawn like made a specific comment about, I lost to a single Jedi before, never again. That's Ezra.
The Jedi, the Witch, and the Warlord.
Oh. It just makes me think even more of the idea, like, why would he just let Ezra just live? Oh, is he
No, that's not gonna work. Look,
Not going to work.
is he building a new saber?
the blade emitter's too narrow.
I've been teaching younglings how to construct lightsabers longer than you've been alive.
That's great. Ahsoka wants us to go after Thrawn as soon as we're ready.
Who taught you how to build a lightsaber anyway?
Kanan Jarrus.
Is that so?
Yeah, he was my master. Taught me everything I know.
And I taught him how to build a lightsaber.
Ooh, boom.
Now it all makes sense.
How could you know him?
I taught almost every youngling at the Jedi Temple, including your master. Clever boy Caleb was, very curious. Well, who can blame him? Those were troubling times.
How old are you?
Old enough to know that the relationship between a master and an apprentice is as challenging as it is meaningful.
I love that.
That's it.
I had 2 of those. Kanan took the one, the other I held onto in case he ever needed it.
Wow.
Thank you, Huye.
That's making me feel a little emotional. Not gonna lie. He's building his saber with the same parts that his master had. Hell yeah!
Looks like you were a good student.
Hey, Sabine, Ahsoka ever teach you how to...
Where do you get the Kyber crystal from, though?
What happened between those two? What did I miss?
Ahsoka became afraid that Sabine was training as a Jedi for the wrong reasons after what happened on Mandalore. At the end of the war, The Empire purged the entire surface of the planet, killing hundreds of thousands.
Our family?
We're all lost, sadly. At the time, Ahsoka felt that if Sabine unlocked her potential, she would become dangerous.
Yeah, revenge. That'll get that.
Fear and anger leads to the dark side.
Never thought I'd see him again.
You might not have, had you chosen differently.
You're not mad?
Over the years, I've made my share of difficult choices. Often no one understood my reasons, except my master.
Anakin.
He always stood by me,
That's sweet.
even when no one else did. That's why, no matter what happens next, I'm going to be there for you. Now, have you kept up with your training?
I try. I do.
Right. There is no try. There is do or do
I
not.
have gained better control over my lightsaber.
I'll tell you a secret. Being a Jedi isn't about wielding a lightsaber.
It helps, especially in our situation.
Train your mind. Train your body. Trust in the Force.
Ahsoka's a good master.
I think so.
Let's go. Just finished.
No, the little creature's under you, though. No.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Are they gonna be okay?
On my signal, now!
Dude, these night troopers are dope as hell looking. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. That was dope. Oh, shit, crashing. That was a dope little maneuver.
That was
Damn.
awesome.
The TIE fighters made contact with the enemy and engaged.
Results?
A successful strike on the Jedi shuttle was reported before we lost contact with the flight group.
An acceptable outcome. Consider all of the TIE fighters lost. Mark their captain for a citation. Show me the reported location of the attack. Assuming the Jedi ship is downed, their options to prevent our departure are now severely limited, if not impossible. Which is why we should prepare for a ground assault.
Okay.
Immediately.
Those poor creatures.
The blessing of the Great Mothers shall protect you in battle. Go now. Let none pass.
Those are the volunteers.
Yes, Grand Admiral.
They were made aware.
They were. All were honored to make the sacrifice. For you.
It is for the Empire. Security of our galaxy.
He's taking the Star Destroyer with him.
Any ideas of what we're up against?
Thrawn found this place. He woke up the witches, rebuilt his starship. It wasn't safe to come here alone.
Well, you're not alone anymore. Let's try the front door.
All right.
Com scan is tracking 2 targets incoming from the north.
Rain hellfire upon them.
Oh, all right.
There'll be no negotiating with the apprentice of Anakin Skywalker.
No. Well, this is wild.
Ezra! The gate! Sabine, help out!
This is awesome. But also terrifying. Oh my god, you just scared the shit out of me. You almost lost a tail.
Dispatch the night troopers. I shall inform the Great Mothers that it's time.
Oh, what? Look at this trio.
Fall back. Draw them out. Sabine, blasters.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Ezra, get it, dude, get it. Oh, that was
That
dope.
was awesome, yeah.
That was very cool.
Oh, God. I can't help but think of this music and think back to Beetlejuice right now.
Ezra.
Very Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Rising the fucking dead.
Night of the
What
Living Stormtrooper.
the fuck? It's The Walking Dead, Star Wars edition.
On the gates it says do not open, dead inside. This is kind of awesome. I'm loving the growling. This is something
Oh,
new and
shit.
fresh, right? Oh my god.
Yeah, we've never seen this before. Oh. Holy
That's
shit.
wild. Kind of love it though.
She's been training.
What's your excuse?
I missed you.
Wow. We're in an entirely new galaxy, and we've seen a lot of new stuff in this show, and I appreciate it. I think it's a lot of fun.
We are ready to depart, Grand Admiral.
The Jedi are advancing swiftly. At this rate, they may get on board the ship, which would be problematic. We require a little more time.
Like, there was an extra pause there. Like, okay.
I understand.
I don't think she understands.
For the Empire.
I think he basically just told her, like, you're staying here and fighting.
Oh, okay. I understand now.
Are we getting... Oh, shit. I feel like that was a callback. Blasting through the door. Are we going to get a Elsbeth Ahsoka round 2? Oh, shit.
I love that green flame. That is so awesome.
Go on, I'll handle this.
We stay together, remember?
You must stop Thrawn. Now go.
Elsbeth's leveled up a little bit since your last fight.
Yeah.
You went from Beskar spear to flaming sword. Amazing. That fight in The Mandalorian makes so much sense now, knowing what she is. This is cool.
This is awesome.
I love the wide shot lightsaber duels. But I feel like Ahsoka's leveled up as well. Bitch! Oh, what? Damn it, Ezra!
I know, right?
Oh.
Our course is locked in, Grand Admiral.
Take us out.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wow. That is creepy as shit.
Will she turn if she gets bitten though?
I think it's magic. I don't think it's actual zombies. So no. Oh, that is creepy as shit.
I kinda love it. Focus! Focus! Yeah, girl! Oh yeah.
I mean, I knew that was coming. Like, from the moment this show started. You knew her using the Force was going to be a thing. Oh. Decapitation. Nice.
He lost his head.
The whole Sabine using the Force thing happened a little quicker than I thought it would, but I knew it was coming. Damn, Elsbeth.
Yep.
Words.
I can't make that jump.
Yes, you can.
I appreciate the confidence.
No, I pushed you first and you pulled me across.
What? What?
That's a bit of a...
The longer you hesitate, the harder this gets. Come on!
This might be a little much.
Go!
I like the music, though.
Oh, shit. I was like, oh my god, you lost it, you lost it. Oh.
Holy, she fucking, like... That was really powerful.
Come on, your turn!
You can't leave Ahsoka.
Oh no!
Oh shit.
Dude, Elsbeth is a problem.
Your friends are dead, and you will die here, alone.
Not alone.
Thank you for not leaving.
Get her, Ahsoka. It's like she broke one of your sabers.
Honestly, that sucked.
Oh, bitch!
Oh, your own sword and a lightsaber.
Oh, shit.
Morgan is dead.
She has done what was required.
Wow. Dude, Thrawn is so ruthless. So ruthless.
757 here. Copy. Thanks for the heads up.
Oh, he's gonna put on the...
Controls. Have the main batteries target the fortress for bombardment.
Oh my god.
Open fire.
Oh, this is fantastic, though. Ah, very Back to the Future.
Yes.
That just make you proud.
We're in.
Copy that.
I mean, you're not gonna be able to take that ship to the known galaxy, though. I don't think there's any Purgle to hitch a ride with. How are you gonna pull this off? Good music.
I know,
Love
I'm
it.
loving this.
Ahsoka Tano, allow me to commend you on your efforts today. You've been quite a worthy opponent. I regret we haven't met face to face, and perhaps now we never shall. Still, I know you because I knew your master. I concluded your strategies would be similar. One wonders just how similar you might become.
Uh-oh.
This is where a Ronin such as you belongs. Today, victory is mine. Long live the Empire.
What? Ooh, shit. Uh-oh.
Please tell me a whale is like right behind them, ready to pick them up.
Shit. So it's Ahsoka, Huyang, and Sabine that are getting left behind. Where is Baylan and Shin, by the way? We haven't seen them once this episode. What the fuck?
Are they going to be stuck there now until Ezra comes back?
I mean, I have no idea how they get back at this point. It's not like it's an easy drive just to get to the galaxy to galaxy. Oh! It's Ahsoka's owl. Oh, hell yeah, that's awesome.
She has her very own Hedwig.
Basically, yeah. Alright, there's Shin. And there's Balin.
Oh, wow.
Holy shit.
The music.
Oh.
Wow.
It's the Mortis gods. What's it pointing to?
Wow.
Is that all we're gonna get with the two of them?
That would have been awesome on a poster. A print of some kind, you know?
Oh shit, dude.
Approaching Dathomir, Grand Admiral.
Oh shit.
Do you have a Dathomir shirt yet?
I don't think so.
Okay, I need to work on that.
I'm not sure if it exists.
He knows.
Ezra?
He's grown up a little bit.
Hi, Hera. I'm home.
See, that's the kind of like welcoming home thing I was expecting for him and Sabine.
Hera was practically like his mother in Rebels. I mean, she just had like a look of shock. Like, oh my god, it's you.
You did well. Did I?
Thrawn got away.
And thanks to you, Ezra got home.
But now you guys are stuck. So now we have to save you.
Ezra is where he needs to be. And so are we.
Okay. Everything happens for a reason, mindset.
It's time to move on. What is it?
I felt like... nothing. Just shadows in the starlight.
What?
It's a cool shot.
Anakin. Alright, that got me. That got me.
Aww.
That moment got me. Seeing Anakin Force Ghost, oh my god. That's heavy. Wow, that was... I mean, definitely not enough Shin and Balin. I'm wondering... So, I made a comment in the intro about maybe they were able to shoot some stuff for... I don't know what the plan is for season 2. It feels like there 100% needs to be.
Yeah.
I don't know if like there was possibly a chance to film other stuff with them. I don't feel like that was the plan, to have so little Balin and Shin in the finale. I don't know.
Did he pass before?
I don't know the timeline of filming, and I'm pretty sure they were wrapped because I think he was at Star Wars Celebration, like really excited about talking about stuff. And I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It didn't feel like enough considering how big of a presence and how large it felt like their story was in this season.
Or do you think they changed it after the fact because he had passed?
It's possible. I'm sure some stuff will come out after the finale is aired and everyone's seen it, where they'll discuss some stuff about season 2 or the movie or future projects involving this storyline. But I thought that was a good finale. I think this is easily one of my favorite Star Wars seasons of television. I think it's up there with like Mando season 1. I think it's better than Kenobi. I don't think it's better. I think Mando season 2 is still my favorite. Mm-hmm. I think it's obviously better than Book of Boba Fett is probably at the bottom of my list. I think it's probably on par with like Andor type of thing. But I think this is my favorite single first season of a show. I think it did really good.
Really good.
I thought it had all of that Star Wars charm that I love and the introduction of the new stuff. I'm pretty sure you guys leave comments down below that those statues or the rock sculptures that Balin was standing with were the Mortis gods. They were big in the Clone Wars, and then there was a little bit of them in Rebels. I don't know a ton about them, but I know it's father, son, daughter. Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty sure the father was the one pointing in the middle.
Yeah.
Son was on the, like, as we were watching it, on the right, and I think the daughter was missing a head because one of them wasn't full. Like, it would look like one of them was broken.
Okay.
I don't know the significance of that, what that means. I have no clue. But I feel like it's important because whatever was calling to Balin brought him to that point. And the fact that friggin' statue is pointing,
yes,
it's obviously pointing at something. And I couldn't really tell what it is. I don't have that much lore of Star Wars and stuff in terms of stuff that we haven't seen. So I don't know what the significance of all that is. It definitely feels like we're going to get more Balin Skull because he didn't die. And he's still on Peridia, and he still has, it feels like a mission. So, I mean, I don't want to use the word disappointed because I'm not disappointed, but it's just how amazing those two characters were.
Yeah.
It's hard to not want more story and conclusion to them within the first season of Ahsoka, but I thought they were fantastic. I thought Balin was the best part of this first season.
I agree.
I thought Ray Stevenson was absolutely amazing. And I said it in the intro, probably one of my favorite introductions to a brand new character in anything that we've seen with Star Wars. Just everything about his presence, the story, like the mystery behind his past and now his future. There's so much that I want to learn about this character. And I mean, if they do decide to keep it going and recast, yeah, that's going to be a really, really big task for, I mean, I think there's a small number of actors that could live up to carrying that type of presence on screen. I know I've seen like the names like Gerard Butler thrown around.
I was going to say, like, man, that would be awesome. I think he could pull it off.
I think he's got that presence.
Come on, Leonidas.
Yeah, and I think there's some others who could maybe get close to it, but I mean, no one's going to be as good as Ray Stevenson because he is the original Balin Skull. And I mean, again, just the introduction to that character was friggin' epic and just so good. So much fun, so interesting. I just can't wait to learn more about the past and the future of this character because awesome. Like you said that you liked the reunion with Ezra and Hera.
That's what I wanted for Sabine and Ezra.
See, I
wanted like the utter shock and be like, oh my god, you're alive. I'm seeing you in front of me.
I still think the reunions were a little, I don't know, I wanted more. Like, I could see Hera's point of view, not expecting it, and just having that, like, what? But, like, they cut away before they could embrace. Like, why? Why would you cut before they hug?
I think she was still in disbelief.
I mean, but they were walking to each other, and then they friggin' did their dissolve in the next scene. But yeah, I thought the action was really cool. The Death Trooper stuff or the Night Trooper stuff was super awesome.
That was amazing.
I mean, the Night Sister magic raising them from the dead. I thought that was a really cool touch. And again, like they introduced a lot of pretty cool, new, interesting stuff to live action Star Wars in this show. And the fact that we went to an entirely new galaxy, spent a lot of time on this planet, and experienced some different things, I thought it was cool.
The witches are my favorite.
I mean, they're very unique. And the fact that they brought them into live action, really cool.
Yeah.
And I thought visually it all looked good. The music this episode was really awesome. I think this finale did a great job setting up future content.
Yeah.
I think the story that was laid out and the potential of where we could be going with it, I think is going to be really, really big. I'm not a huge fan of the 6-episode format. I think this could have been more episodes to tell the story and like expand it a little more. It's
maybe
just
with future seasons.
I mean, maybe, but it's going to lead to other stuff, which again, I'm totally fine with because if you do a season like season 1s should always be a really great foundation builder, and I feel like this first season did an amazing job of setting the foundation for what we're going to be doing in this Filoni-verse.
Right.
And the fact that Heir to the Empire is returning, I mean, you 100% have to include Luke into this next story. You have to get Leia involved. You got to get Han involved. Chewie's got to be there. There is no way that you're going to convince me that you don't call the main core people who defeated the Empire prior when the new Empire arrives. You got to squash this thing as quickly as you can, and you cannot let Thrawn immobilize and build the fleets. You can't let him get power. And I feel like I don't give a fuck what Luke's doing. You got your academy thing going. You call this dude up and be like, Luke, you need to call your sister. You need to get Han. You need to go get Chewie. You need to bring everyone that you know, whoever you've trained. Go get Mando. Like, go get Grogu. Like, you got to friggin' get everybody. And mobilize, like, they need to mobilize. And New
Avengers
Republic.
Assemble.
I mean, yes. Like, you can't tell this story. And obviously, for those who haven't read the Heir to the Empire book, like, Luke and Han and Leia are very focal points of that trilogy. And it's just one of those things where a giant new threat is arriving back to the known galaxy. You gotta call the folks that were responsible for defeating the previous Empire. You gotta. There's no question about it. I understand why they weren't included in this first season.
Right.
We got a couple Leia name drops, which I think was important. But we got taken off to this entirely new galaxy, this new planet where there was no way they were going to be able to help. So it didn't matter. Couldn't get communication out. Obviously, Hera did her best. But this New Republic is proving to be very incompetent in terms of... I mean, it feels like it's going to be one of those like Harry Potter moments where they finally realize, like, oh shit, Voldemort's back. Like, you were denying it and like ignoring the idea of it. But now that he is back, it's going to be like this crazy realization, and it might be too late. Who knows? But yeah, I think 100%, and I think it's going to be really interesting because if they do decide to include Luke, Leia, Han, and all that, how do they cast these characters? I think that's going to be really interesting. I've been saying for years, and a lot of people on the internet have been saying for years, just get Sebastian Stan to be Luke. I think he could pull it off. He's got the look. I'm not a huge... If we're going to do, like, quick glimpses, the CGI deepfake shit is fine.
Yeah.
But if we're going to tell, like, a legitimate story, we need some live-action actors.
Yeah.
I think we need to figure out a way to get that to happen.
I'm not sure how practical the deepfake would be.
Like, when Luke was in Season 2 of The Mandalorian, I thought it worked.
No, but he didn't move a lot.
Right.
Yeah,
but in the Boba Fett, that stuff felt a little too much for the deepfake. There just didn't... Like, yeah, it looked like Luke... but it didn't feel the emotions of like a real person because of the deep fake.
Right.
There was just too much conversation. I think just recast, get live actors in there, don't do a whole bunch of CGI and deep fake stuff on them. And I think I'll embrace it. I would love to know what you guys think. I mean, obviously, like getting Han would be tricky because we already have like a young Han Solo, but Alden Ehrenreich in Solo was a younger version than what Han would be in this time. Like that would be tricky, and I still think you could cast Leia's daughter as Leia. You could the hair and get some makeup and stuff to really get the look there. But
I think that would be very meaningful.
I think so. I'm totally down with all of that. If they're going to tell the story properly, and I think with Dave Filoni at the helm driving this thing, I think they'll do justice. I think that's where we're going, and it would only make sense to go there, and even getting like Mando and Boba Fett and getting that whole crew together and bringing all the Mandalorians, like everything that we've seen in this timeline, we need to get them all together and start mobilizing because I think that's where this is going. But I thought that first season was really good. I loved it. I thought the action was good. I thought the story was good.
I agree.
I loved seeing Thrawn live action. I mean, the voice and the delivery, like obviously it's from the animated show. I thought it just worked so well in live action, and I think he's going to be an amazing villain in this future content.
Seems that way. I like his strategy.
Yeah, I mean, he is, I've talked about it a lot, and you get glimpses of it here. Like, he is a brilliant strategist, and he is so smart when it comes to war and being able to just manipulate things and play his enemies and using the knowledge of what he finds out about them to his advantage against them. It's just everything about him is great, and the way he doesn't overreact to defeats.
Yes, I love that.
I think that's such a unique thing for leaders is when you lose like a battle, it's like, oh, okay, big deal. The 2 TIE fighters went down. Well, their ship went down. It's like, yeah, we might have lost 2 ships and the pilots, but mission accomplished. Yeah. It was a worthy sacrifice. He is all about that kind of thing in terms of the greater good of the plan. And he's just, he's different for sure. So again,
he doesn't feel petty.
I mean, no, but he is ruthless.
Yes.
He is absolutely ruthless. And the way he just describes things, like for example, when he's kill the Purgle with prejudice, and then when they were like riding through, he was just like rain down hellfire. Like the way he describes his attacks, it's like, dude, you are next level. And I talked about it at some point during these reactions, but the shade that was thrown at like Vader and Palpatine in the novel about like, oh, if Thrawn was in charge during the Battle of Endor, the Empire would have won, kind of thing. I mean, who knows? But I mean, we're gonna hopefully get a chance to see that in action and see what kind of abilities he got against this Republic. So yeah, I'm excited for the future. I think this was a banger of a first season. I thought it did everything that it needed to do. Introduced all familiar characters in the live action, and it set us up for potential really cool shows and movies going forward.
I agree.
As someone who didn't have any knowledge of Rebels or Clone Wars prior, how did you feel about this whole thing? Did that idea like kind of disappear after the first few episodes?
As the casual fan, I just watched it for what it was. I really enjoyed that. I did, I told you, like, the emotion. Like, I wish there was a little bit more emotion in some parts, but, like, for the most part, I really enjoyed that. I love Ahsoka. She's my favorite good person. But those witches, though,
it's very glorious. Unique. Yeah. And I mean, everything about, like, it's one of those things where you take a character like Ahsoka or the Night Sisters and you put them into live action. Mm-hmm. You never know what the impact could be. Like, how does it look? Does it work? I thought it all worked. I thought it looked really cool. So,
and Balin, I mean,
what else can you say?
That makes me so sad.
Right? I mean,
like that alone would make me cry.
Yeah, yes. It's heartbreaking because the way people are literally gushing about his performance and the fact that he's not here to see and hear all of it is very sad. Yes.
He knows.
I know. And it's just one of those things where it's very sad and unfortunate because...
Oh, he's like force ghosting the whole thing.
He's looking over everyone smiling like Anakin, which that was such a great moment. I love that moment seeing Anakin.
Okay, I'm gonna cry. Stop.
Very much similar to when Ahsoka was walking away before when, there's a lot of callback type of stuff. So, yeah, really good first season. It's really sad that it went really quick and no more Ahsoka moving forward for a minute, which is going to be sad because really good show. I very much enjoyed it.
I liked it a lot.
The charm of Star Wars was all over the place.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
So, anything else?
No.
All right, y'all. Leave your comments. We'll see you later for the next one. Have a good one. Bye.